Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shotahue99. We are here. It is night 2. It is the finals, everybody. There's a chance we see a champion tonight. We had some fantastic action yesterday, some really crazy scores, just everything that we were expecting to see out of that whole situation, and tonight's going to be 10 times better because the board has been set, the pieces have been moved, and now somebody's looking for checkmate. And we are bringing you an all-star cast of casters tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting with the one, the only. He's been here all season. Number 3 in your program, number 1 in your hearts. It's Mr. B.A. Superhero. B.A., how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Excited to see this all wrap up, but I also know we have some interesting things to share for next season, so I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely fantastic. I hope you all got room in your heart because there's a bunch of number ones coming your way here because we have also got with us tonight the one, the only Mr. Backblast Dan. Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Greetings and salutations. Very excited for night 2. Should be some really good hockey tonight.
It's going to be spectacular. And one more on the bench, number 1 in the program and number 1 in your hearts. It's Mr. M. Diesel. Mikey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I am excited, boys. Last night, I those games were wild. I think we're crowning a champion this evening, boys.
That is a very good guess. It could still go either way right now. It's going to be, I keep using the word now. It's kind of a meme at this point, but the excitement is palpable. It's in the air. We're ready. The players are ready.
It's always palpable.
We are 28 minutes away from starting the action that we've just been waiting for all day. Before we get into that, we got a couple of things to go over. So, as you know, let me just talk about it, get it out of the way here. We do have the signups are closed now for the World Cup of Hockey. I believe the draft is going out. The GMs and the owners have been picked. I think we're going to be bringing the draft on Friday, potentially to the stream. If you want to join in, if you've signed up for the World Cup and want to see which team you go to, we're going to have that action for you this Friday. The times will be announced later on. I think the I's are getting dotted, the T's are getting crossed, everything's getting figured out. We'll be ready to go. It's going to be a fantastic time leading us right into NHL 25. So that is the World Cup out of the way. Gentlemen, what do you say? Should we do it now? Should we talk season 5 now and then move our way into ending season 4?
It's however you choose, good sir.
Let's do it. Let's talk about it. I can't wait. We have got the 10 teams that are set for Season 5 ready to announce to you tonight. Let's go ahead and take a peek here. That's the wrong graphic. I knew I was going to do that. New teams. The first team coming to you in Season 5 is going to be the VVHL Angry Birds with 2 fantastic owners here in Jay Bird and Infinite Madness. Finally stepping up into that leadership role. This team, right off the bat, is going to be white hot. So, can we just have the draft tonight? I need answers. There's more questions than answers, always. But the next question is, who's Team 2? B.A., why don't you take us away here?
Team 2 is going to be the Savannah Bananas, with the owner being Brickworld. Great as an owner, great in the net. And then you have the GM, Shower Kraut. It's always going to be a dangerous team when Brickworld is representing.
Looking to get some revenge after Dover kind of bounced out here in the second round. The Savannah Bananas are going to be coming for blood. Up next, Mikey, who do we got?
Oh, who do we got? Resident crowd favorite Wile E. Coyote is going to be the GM for our own admin Barkov. And their team name, the Blissful Biscuit Cookies, which we're going to have to come up with a different password for them because I guarantee you VVBBC is not going to be allowed as a password. So
yeah,
those 2 guys are elite players at one of the highest levels. They're 2 of the best in the league. They're teaming up. They're already a force to be reckoned with, and they haven't even started the draft yet. So it's gonna be a tough hill for anyone that's playing them this upcoming season.
No doubt. Can't wait to play against Wiley again. Said me never. Dan, who do we got next?
Oh my goodness. We have our VVHL Blue Dragons will be back with Seth Kells and Carney. Best of luck tonight, and I know they're pumped for season 5.
Absolutely. We're going to be seeing them in action tonight, seeing if they can bring home the Season 4 championship. A team that didn't bring home the Season 4 championship, I'll tell you that much. T Mazer and myself will be... Tony gives me crap for saying his name all the time. And it reminds me of the part of The Simpsons where I'm like, Tony M. No, that's too much. Let's say T Mazer. Tony and myself, Season 5 VVHL Generals, trying to get a little bit of revenge on what happened to us in Season 4. We're both very amped and looking forward to it, especially with not only this new crop of players, but the players that rose and shone. Is that rised and shined? However, and made a name for themselves in Season 4. We're looking very forward to getting in on that talent pool. BA, who do we got next?
Next up is going to be the return of the Gotham City Rollers with a sleek new look. As always, you're going to have Fat Man Crying as your owner, and the graphic is not showing the breaking news that Dandy Randy will be the GM. We've had the pleasure of Dandy Randy joining us on commentary, so I'm sure he's going to do just as well as a GM.
That is a big pickup for them there. Dandy Randy always up there in the scoring charts. Very interested to see what they're going to do this upcoming season. Mikey, who's our last team here? Oh, sorry, second last team.
Yeah, man, I had the privilege of seeing the graphic for it ahead of time, like months ago, and I've been fired up for this team name and this design and color scheme and everything. It's the VVHL Phantoms, and Backblast Dan, our resident hunk co-founder here. He is returning to own, and he is taking TG Girl as his GM, and you already have the back end of your of the ice squared away with those two, because they're going to lock it down. So they're going to be a defensive force to be reckoned with this season.
Yeah, after all that love that Barkov and Wiley got, you're looking at this team and you're looking at one of the league's best goaltenders and one of the league's best defenders. They're built from the net out before pen has reached paper for the draft at all. Dan, who's up after that?
We have the return of the Philly Cheeseskates. They are, three cup finals in a row is nothing to bad. Nothing to be mad at. So, Sad Attorney's coming back with Shady Reaper as GM again, and those boys are going to be ready to go. And I'm sure going to have, who knows, another run in them. You never know.
All they do is make finals. Are they going to win this latest one? We're going to find out later tonight, potentially Thursday, if things get a little spicy. And I was wrong. There's 2 more teams. I can't count whatsoever because we have got, oh my goodness, the Dalhousie Marauders are no more. We have got Hoagie teaming up with Buck Neeson. Who let this happen? To form the VVHL Sicilian Slicers. One of the best forwards the league has ever seen, teaming up with one of the best defenders that the league has ever seen. This team is a threat immediately. And I understand that we keep saying that a lot, but all these ownership groups are so strong. You love to see it.
I have to say, this is my favorite logo, man. And the mascot with the stick, that hits me. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I don't know, man. I'm just in love with it. It's like fantastic.
I want an action figure of that guy.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want like a Funko Pop with that.
Oh man. And dude, like, just to go on what you were saying, like, another one of our top defenders, not even in the draft, Buck Neeson, and one of the best forwards. I mean, spoiler alert for the award show, but he's led the league in points every season he's been here, with Hoagie as forward. So they're in great shape to be competitive right from the get-go as well.
I can guess their first round pick now, just like everybody can guess mine, but I'm not going to say it. They're getting the band
someone
back
on
together.
the admin team.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But imagine getting
and then the next 3 rounds.
Imagine getting concussed with a shoulder to the head, and then you also have burning hot cheese sticking to you. That is a thought. And our last
but
here,
listen, there's at least a pepperoni to for your troubles.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like,
Yeah, a little protein.
it's
little
got
protein.
the healing properties of salami.
that's right.
BA, why don't you tell us our final team here for season 10?
And wrapping it up is going to be the VVHL Sting, with the owner being Tails and the GM being EK Metal. I'm a big fan of this name, and a big fan of the logo. So I'm very excited to see what they do next season.
One of the most terrifying mascots. I love it. It's so good, and that is a great ownership team stepping up here. So congrats, everybody that has got themselves a team for Season 5. Just to go over them quick one more time, we've got the Angry Birds with Jay Bird and Infinite Madness. We've got the Savannah Bananas with Brick World and Showerkraut. We've got the Blissful Biscuit Cookies, darn you, Mike, for that abbreviation, with Barcom and Wily Coyote. We've got the Blue Dragons returning with Sec Kells and Carney. The Generals returning with myself and Teammates for 1478. The Gotham City Rollers with Fat Man and Dandy Randy. The VVHL Phantoms with Backblast Dan and TG Girl. The Philly Cheeseskates returning yet again with Sad Attorney and Shady Reaper. The Sicilian Slicers with Hoagie and Buck Neeson. And the VVHL Sting with Tails and EK Metal. Congrats to everybody involved.
Sean, if I may interject really quickly as well, I just want to say this is not the finalized team list either for Season 5. We have a bunch of signups in. We have the ability to increase. I want to see a certain number of signups before we officially go forward with it, but there's a potential for another few teams here. And if that happens, we have potential owners lined up. I know some people, we're hoping to own the season, hope to return, try it out new. We kind of wanted to balance returning owners as well as inject some new blood in there and just kind of keep like a rotation going. So don't get disheartened if you weren't chosen for this wave. There's still potentially more openings coming up, and there's always another season. There's always something to do. So we appreciate the hell out of you and thank everyone that applied.
Yes, and I think the team list and the fact that certain owners that would have very easily been right up there in the top tier couldn't get a team just shows the level of talent that just keeps rising up in this league. You love to see it. Speaking of the talent rising to the top, these Philly Cheeseskates and these Blue Dragons have had themselves a season. The Philly Cheeseskates find themselves up 2-1 over the Blue Dragons after night one. The Blue Dragons took game one 7-3, and what seemed to be pretty convincing. They had Philly had a lot of pushback, and then they just couldn't get the puck in the net. Set kills happened. Boom, 7-3. Game two, Wiley and G-Wit step in along with Meinhardt, who had himself a night too. They win game two 8-1, I think, mercing them with 35 seconds left, and then go on to win game three 5-2, setting themselves up with a very nice 2-1 series league. Gentlemen, let's just throw it out to the floor. What did you guys think of what happened last night?
I think game one, I think we're seeing a lot of strategy on both sides as far as with their lines. I think we saw the Blue Dragons having a level of frustration with whether it was just interceptions. They have so much capability to put the puck on net, and they just weren't getting the goals that they're used to. And I think when you're not scoring, people are going to pinch. And when you're pinching, man, you can't do that against Wiley and G-Wits because they're always going to be right there, whether somebody's going to be smashing you in the face. And Hatfield Kid, I think, made a big difference in that series. And just the goaltending overall was on both sides was unbelievable.
BA, what'd you say?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Mike.
my bad. No, sorry. I was just gonna say I went into that series to start thinking that the Blue Dragons were gonna kind of blow doors, just because they've been doing it all season and in the playoffs. And game one, that's a 7-3 game. But I think if I remember correctly, I was saying towards the end of that game that they're just fighting for momentum, the Cheeseskates, to just carry into the next game and shake that one. And look what they did. It was insane, and I did not expect them to come out of that night at 2-1. I thought if I thought if the Dragons went up 2-1, we were going 7 games tonight. I don't know. I don't see that happening.
It really, to me, came down to what had all been talking about beforehand, which was what happens when the lineups change. What happens when Wiley comes in? That's the real question. And we saw the first game when the Blue Dragons didn't seem like they were putting out their A lineup. It's not that there was anything wrong with their lineup. It's just that, you know, they didn't have their very dangerous trio of scorers together at the same time. And Wiley took over. And then when full force met full force, Philly walked away with that. So it's really going to be a question now of how the Blue Dragons change that strategy. How are they going to, even if they can't play their usual full force lineup, how is that going to, how are they going to adapt? How are they going to pick the best lineup to match up with what they're facing? And it's a very tall task, obviously, with G Wits there, with so many great players on the Cheeseskates, and as Dan alluded to earlier, such great goaltending that you're going to face no matter who's in goal. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the lineups are chosen, and really who's going to get the advantage in that way.
Well, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that N. Manning, Brew, and Setkels played every game last night. Or no, sorry. N. Manning played 3. I'm pretty sure Brew, a.k.a. J Hockey, played 2. No, I am wrong again. N. Manning played 2, Brew played 2, Setkels played 3, and then Carney and Torcha came in for 1. So we're going to probably see Carney and Torcha in all 3 games tonight, would be my guess. We're going to see Setkels in one of them. And then we have yet to see Batesy. Is Batesy going to get all 3 games on defense along with Bulky Microbe?
Oof. It's a good lineup.
That's a good lineup either way.
Any way you shake.
Philadelphia played Philly played really strategic hockey last night. Everybody got their mins in. We're going to see Wiley, I would imagine, 2 games tonight. We're going to be seeing a lot of the heavy hitters, and I know Blue Dragon's going to have to play a little bit creative to try to hold that off, while Philly does have the advantage of like, okay, well, we're up 2. We still have our all-star level, our elite level players still have 2 games tonight, so we're going to see.
Oh, I'm getting so hyped up for this.
Me too.
So I agree. I'm pretty sure we are going to see Wiley and G-Wits for 2 games. Thorold went 2-1 last night, and after what was a rough first game, to no fault of his own, but I'm sure he'd tell you he'd like a couple of those games back, or goals back. In games 2 and 3, he lit it up. He was on fire. But now we're going to see Scooter in his place, I would think. Scooter's 2-0 with an 882.
Yeah, absolutely. Scooter was super impressive in net when I saw him there. Yeah, he's fantastic. So he'll turn some heads tonight. He'll put on a show. I know that.
He's been that chameleon for that team. He really has done a good job just filling in wherever Philly needs him to, and being the ultimate team guy. Because again, it seems like it happens once a season where guys kind of forced into the net, not necessarily forced, but they're willing to play one. They do a good job, and it's a goaltending needing team. So he's stepped up in a major way, and has helped them guide them to this cup final.
Skaters 4.
Yes, sir, and I'm sorry, Sean.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and look at the road that he took to get here. Last season, he was undrafted. He was a mid to late season random assignment to a team. He contributed. He was drafted this season, and then look at him. Look at what he did here. Or look at what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Game 1 is going to be at Philadelphia. So we will be riding along with the Philly Cheeseskates stream-wise there. Game 2, Blue Dragons will be at home. Game 3, Philly at home. Do you guys think that plays into it in any way?
I'll go first. The only time I think that it'll come into play is if the home team gets down early in the game and you just have the AI crowd booing and it just gets progressively louder and louder. I'd be lying if I didn't say I was rattled when it happened to me. So, that's the only time I could see it being a factor.
I like that. BA, here's a quick question for you. Give me the X factor tonight for the Philly Cheeseskates, and you can't say Wiley.
Oh, I wasn't even going to even think about saying Wiley. That's Wiley's the known entity. You're looking for an X factor. And I feel like, to be fair, G-Wits is also a little bit of a simple take as well. So I won't go with G-Wits either, and we know the goalies are always going to get love. So honestly, I want to say Meinhardt. The reason being, we just haven't really seen him play all that much. I think he played one game.
I think give me a second here. Did he play in the third one? No, he did. We saw him in one game. So, yeah, that's a very good call.
Yeah, so I would say that Meinhardt is probably going to be the person that we see make the biggest amount of noise, if you will, that we haven't really been seeing so far. I think he's going to I know sometimes when you're playing defense, things can go unnoticed, but I've really been appreciating a lot of the great defense and a lot of the protections of those goalies throughout this playoff series. So, or all the series that we've seen. So, I really do think Meinhardt is the answer there.
Dan, same question, but for the Blue Dragons.
Oh man, X factor tonight is going to be Carney. I know he's a top level player, but to me, when Carney has the puck and he's scoring goals, that team wins. They did it against us. They did it in the first round as well. They've got certain guys that when they get the puck, and they have time with the puck, they're going to make things happen one way, shape, or form. Whether it's scoring goals, just setting up the next guy. He made some insane passes against us that all of us in unison in a playoff game, like, man, that was nice. You just can't even be mad at it. It's just so silly. So to me, that's the X factor. And I just think overall, the defensive play in these three games tonight, I think we're going to see new defensemen, new goalies tonight. The back end of the ice is going to control the game. It always has, and it always will. You can score goals, but if you can't stop a line of Wiley or whoever's going to become a Shady Reaper, it could be. I mean, they've got so much firepower over there. It's crazy. Sad attorney. He's played some excellent forward this year when he has. So again, it's defense. Defense is going to win tonight. Who's got patience and who's going to take care? Who's going to really capitalize on good quality opportunities, not just shots. Shots didn't win you games last night. It's quality, and that's possessing the puck.
So as we sit here now, it is a 2-1 series lead for Philly. I want round table. Is the trophy given out tonight, and to who? Let's start with you, BA.
I'll have to go with Mikey's assessment. I do think that we are going to see somebody take it tonight. Unfortunately, this has been a great series so far. But I do think Philly's going to take it. I with 2 wins already on the board. With Wiley has been the real game changer and throughout this series. And obviously, there's a lot of great players around him. But where the attention goes is to Wiley. So that creates a lot of openings for everybody else and makes everybody else just as dangerous and gets them opportunities to show just how dangerous they are. So I got to take Philly based on what I've seen so far, but it wouldn't be shocked if I was wrong, and we're going to be here tomorrow night.
Mikey, how about you?
It's Philly. It's just their time. In my opinion, it's just their time. They've been knocking at the door for the last 2 seasons. They know what it takes to win. They have probably the most elite player our league has to assist with helping them win. That's a player that knows how to finish. On the other side, the Dragons have Carney, who also knows how to finish, and he's a tried and true winner. But Philly's just too polished. They've been there too much. They know what it takes. They know how to do it. They just got to get over that hump, and I think they do that tonight by Game 5.
Dan, how about yourself?
To me, my prediction is going to be that we're going to be here tomorrow night. I think if I'm the Blue Dragons, I think Philly very well could take the cup tonight, and I wouldn't be surprised if it happens. But the Blue Dragons have been fighting all season. They've beaten Philly a number of times during the season. They have a great team overall. If I'm them, all I'm thinking about is 2 games. We just need 2 tonight. And then we can go head to head with the best versus the best and have it all out tomorrow night. You're playing for tomorrow night. Not necessarily trying to win tonight. You're not trying to win all 3. Of course, you're going to try to win all the games. But if you can come out tonight playing tomorrow, you're feeling pretty good if I'm a Blue Dragon. So I'm gonna go a little bit against the grade. I'm gonna say we're gonna be here tomorrow night. However, Philadelphia could slam it shut if we don't see really good play right off the bat. They need this next game, and to me, this first game that we're gonna see is gonna dictate the rest of the series for sure.
What
do you have for an over-under? Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Anybody want my cash app? We're talking about over-unders. What do we want?
I was going to say over-under 2.5 goals in the first period, but I forgot Sean didn't give his thoughts.
Don't forget our gambling sponsor, legalgambling.ru, the first North American auction-based
Orega
bet. Yeah. Don't forget to trade your Orega bucks for prizes.
That's right. Listen, you can all the useless shell points you guys have, guys. That's how you can pay for a regular bets. Seth Kell's gonna walk in like Bill Gates, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Own the joint.
But I've been through this story with the Philly Cheeseskates already, and I think they take it in 5 or they take it in 6. Is my guess.
Okay.
It could happen. I think we should. Seth Kell says 1.7 million. That's so disgusting. That's Seth Kell's. Can you spot me a cool like 200K, baby? Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm good for it.
I'm good for it.
You gonna sign over your third of the league to him as collateral?
Yeah, that's it.
For his shell bucks.
There was a Boston Bruins blocker that looked really cool.
Oh man,
the LFG Dragons. There you go, something.
Hey, much like Dan said though, this could easily go right to 7. I could easily see like a reverse sweep coming out of the Dragons too. It's extremely possible.
Either way, man, pumped up for both of these teams. I think it's a good story either way. They were the last team to pick, the last team for the season with Seth Kells and Carney to really get solidified in the ownership group. We were the Foxes and them were the expansion franchises, I guess, and it's a great story. They stuck with this team, and then on the flip side, you got Sad Attorney. He wants that Buffalo Bill. He wants this cup in his pocket. He feels like this is Boston prior to, he's ready for it. I know he's ready for it, and I think this team is ready for it. So it should be one hell of a night.
And for those that don't know, like as a I don't know, fun little thing, whatever, we do a little emoji of a championship belt for each season winner, and this season I decided to go with the $1 million championship, so whoever wins the championship will have that displayed next to their name for the next season.
Nice.
That's beautiful. Virgil still has it somewhere, or no? He used to have it.
Took it to the
R.I.P.
grave.
Virgil. Yeah, took it to the grave.
Are we about to start this thing? Isn't it 9:45 right now, boys?
We're getting geared up here. Looks like the Blue Dragons are ready to go. The Cheeseskates are just getting one more person in there. They finished the game. That person got dropped. So
Get him out.
Oh, so wow, we're starting off the finals game 4 with a pen.
with a pen, it's crazy. Cheeseskates already down 3-0, and we haven't even started.
She wins his ass and said, "Kels, can you buy me a new grill for my truck in 2025?" Hey, listen, Sekels already actually has the game. He's already prestige twice. He's opened all the packs.
Are those transferable into camel bucks or camel cash?
Dude, my best friend's dad growing up had like the camel kayak, the jacket, like all of it. It was so, I don't know. He's not with us anymore. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, did he die in a kayak accident? A kayak accident?
Kayak accident. Yes, but it was on dry land.
Sponsored by a regular girl.
Is that what happens? Like if you're in a kayak and you get into an accident,
They were like, yo, your grandfather died in Vietnam. Oh my God, he served? No. He went on a kayaking trip and
He was in a
camel kayak and it sprung a leak and died. This is Vietnam story though.
Looks like we are.
oh man, thank you for his service. Like, no, he was a really good kayaker. You don't understand.
He was on the
You
tour.
You should hashtag accident. There you go.
Dude, I need a hashtag kayak accident to happen. Yes, thank you, G-Wiz. You're the best. Oh man.
We're trending across all 120 members here at the VVH. Sorry.
Looks like we are going to have Meinhardt, Sad Attorney, Shady Reaper, and Scooter against Torchit, Setkels, Batesy, and Bulky Microbe. The time for waiting is over. The time for play is now. We are going to be underway.
Must win hockey for the Blue Dragons.
Ow! Sad's going to pick it up before the Cheeseskates right off the draw. Going to do a little circle back, take his time, get it over to Meinhardt. Both teams just trying to feel each other out right now. Not feel each other up. I don't know why I said that way. Shady Reaper's going to take it at the point. He's going to turn, get it down to Sad Attorney. Attorney's going to spin. Is that a pen? We are going to have a early penalty shot for the Philly Cheeseskates here, but Meinhardt still got it over to Sad. Going to get leveled there by Meinhardt, I want to say. don't you?
Who was that?
Time, Wiley. Sad Attorney in one-on-one. Nice save there by Bulky Microbe.
That's a rookie that we've been talking about a lot all season.
A lot. Torchit and Meinhardt going to be won by the Blue Dragons. Going to get it up. Ooh-wee. Nice save there. Sorry, I have my notes backwards. Jeez, I hate when I do that. It's so impossible to tell who's who. Going to be Torchit and Meinhardt lining up here in the Philly zone. Going to be one back by Philly, and it's going to be Shady picking it up. He's going to get it over to Attorney. Attorney's going to streak his way in. Kind of hold up, try and get it in front. Nice little pick off there by Torchit. Torchit just going to slow it down. Take his time getting it in. Going to get it over to Kells. Back to Torchit. Taking his time with the puck. Goes behind the Philly net. Is he going to go wrap around? He tries. It goes off the post. He's going to get it again, but the pass is picked off by Sad Attorney. Quick 2-on-1 coming the other way now. Shady Reaper, Sad Attorney together. Big save by Microbe. Attorney back to Reaper. Reaper gets it across to Meinhardt. Meinhardt's going to take his time. He's got the man in front. Instead, he tries to go. Oh, and it's going to be...
What a play.
1-0 Cheeseskates.
Great patience by the Cheeseskates, and this is exactly what they want. Puck possession, really good shots on net, and just smash mouth hockey. Just same style.
Face-off going to be one back to Bates for the Blue Dragons. Nice little give there by Setkels. Oh, and that's going to go off a skate and going to go out of the zone. Going to be picked up by the Blue Dragons in their own zone. Torch it. Going to take it out. He's going to take it down below the net. He's going to try and go wraparound. He's going to get met by his shoulder there. Shady is going to pick it up for the Cheeseskates in their own zone. Nice little saucer pass over to Meinhardt, who brings it in. Got some speed. Stop, go, goes in. Oh, and it takes a tip. 2-0 Cheeseskates.
Oh, shout out to the Paulies. Let's go. What a goal.
That's a tough one. Looks like he had it for a second, then just kept on going.
2-0 here. Cheeseskates at center ice, and the Cheeseskates are going to get the puck off the draw. Turney's going to come in. He's got a man in front. That is a nice break up there by Batesy. Batesy up to Torchit. One-on-one. Elects to hold. Oh, and that's a nice save there by Scooter. First real time he's been tested really hard. Meinhardt picking it up now. Gets it down to a Turney. Turney's going to spin. He's going to get hit, but that is going to remain Cheeseskates' puck for now. Meinhardt getting it back down there. That's going to be Blue Dragons. No, it's a little nobody wants the puck right now. Meinhardt in his own zone. He's going to turn. He's going to get some speed, and he's going to get leveled at the line. Oh, it's a slap shot down. It saw what they were going for. Instead, it's going to be icing.
Scooter so far
started.
living up to all the praise.
I'm pumped for Scooter, I ain't gonna lie. I'm real happy that he's having a hell of a season. Good on him.
Face off won by the Blue Dragons. Batesy taking it out now. He's going to get it up to Setkels. Setkels can't make the turn, and he's going to overskate the puck here. Goes over to Shady. Shady inside. Nice block there by Batesy. He's going to get it down to Setkels. He's going to get his way in. Is that offside? Nobody knows because it's an EA product. Oh, Setkels had a chance, and he gave it away to Meinhardt, who's going to take it into the other zone now. He's going to go behind, try and go wrap around, but bulky microbes right there. Instead, it's a Turney picking it up. 3-0 Cheeseskates.
What a play. What pressure. Man, oh man, this is not what the Blue Dragons thought what was coming with the line that they're facing, and it's just been relentless so far.
Oh, he came to play tonight. Wow.
You could say he wanted it.
Batesy's going to pick it up in his own zone here.
Yes,
Now
you
Blue
could.
Dragons have to get something going. Torchit taking it in back to Batesy. Batesy going to hold at the line, going to take a slap shot, going to be blocked by Kells. It's going to be going the other way for Philly here. Meinhardt gets picked off by Torchit, going to give Kells a chance going the other way, but he's going to get angled off. Very nice defense by the Cheeseskates all period so far. They're going to crash down low on Microbe. Instead, it's going to be picked up by Setkels. Meinhardt regrouping for the Cheeseskates now. Gets it over to Shady. Shady going to cut in. Gets it in front. Nice shot. Nice save. Torch it over to Batesy as they try and get something desperately going here with a minute left in the first period. Down 3-0 and is what is probably a must-win game. What a pass by Kells. What a goal by Torchit.
Good patience to find him and get him the space that he needs, because they've been sitting back. Philly's been sitting back on their heels and just waiting for them, just facing what the offense is giving them. And so far it's worked out, but that's a hell of a play.
It's been a pretty clear defensive mindset from Philly so far, and that's what has led to so much offensive success. They've had plenty of opportunities to just pass down to Saturday, and the rest of the team is made up of defensive players.
Before we can talk about the first goal, a second goal by Setkels, 3-2.
I'll take that one. That's my fault.
Silly for Setkels.
Very nice move short side, gets Scooter to bite, and just like that, it is a one-goal game.
Trying to be nice to people. They scored on afterward.
What do you say about being nice? 36 seconds left here in the first period. 3-2 Philly, but it's been all Blue Dragons the last few minutes here. Setkels going to take it in. He's going to make a little dipsy doodle and a dangle and a looking for. Oh my goodness, what a play, what a try. It's going to be in front again. What an end to the first period. Philly is going to maintain their one-goal lead, but gentlemen, it was close.
Tale of like 3/4 of one period. I mean, Philly really brought their A game and were all over them on both ends of the ice for 15 minutes of that period, and then the Blue Dragons just came out of nowhere and just broke through. So big 2 goals to finish that, to kind of get within reach, and Philly needs to do a little bit more of the same of what they were doing.
It really changes the story of what the first period was for the Dragons to have those 2 scores, because it would have been a very, very different conversation going in without those 2 on the board.
A turn of the tide at the end of the first period. Indeed, what's left for us in the second, we're about to find out. Torchit and Meinhardt lining up at center ice. That's going to be won back by the Blue Dragons. Batesy's going to get it up to Torchit. That's going to be a quick offside. Face off here just outside the Cheesecake zone is going to be won by the Blue Dragons. They're going to slap it down. Torchit forgets about the offside rule, and he touches up. They're going to get a chance here, but Philly is going to answer back, going the other way. Sad attorney. Does he have more goals in him after a great first period? Meinhardt tries to get it to him. It's going to be picked off and going the other way for the Blue Dragons. 3-on-2. Over to Torchit. Torchit and Kells kind of working their magic a little bit. Torchit taking his time. Oh, he's going to get hit by Shady, though. That being said, they're going to get the puck right back. Batesy's going to take it into the corner now. He's got a man open on the side. Goes for the one-timer. Very nice try. But Scooter was up to the task. Blue Dragons keeping it in the zone, though. They are getting that pressure system going up a little bit more. Sad attorney gets it out. He's going to get the puck into the Blue Dragon zone here now. Are they going to be able to get something going? No, it's going to be a nice poke and a quick turnaround the other way. Kells up to Torchit. Gonna get met by Sad attorney. It's going to be Batesy getting the opportunity here, though. He's going to turn. Everybody's getting nudged off the puck right now. Meinhardt's going to take his chance here, taking it in. He's getting hit with the shoulder. It's going to go the other way now. It's like watching Pong. And now it's the other way. It hits the other.
Man, the defense in this period is awesome.
Meinhardt picking that one up for Batesy there. Shady's going to get it now. He's going to get it into the zone, but that's going to be offside. 12:50 left in the first. Cheeseskates still up, 3-2.
I feel like we spend most of our time in this period between the blue lines.
Face off here just outside the Blue Dragon zone. Tied up and won back by Philly. Meinhardt's going to get it over to Sad Attorney. He's going to get it into the zone safely. He's going to take his time a little bit. No, it's going to be Setkills throwing the body again, and he's going the other way. Now he gets hit, and Meinhardt going to send it back the Blue Dragon's way. Sad Attorney taking a nice little wide angle here. He's got a man in front, gets it to him. What a save by Microbe. It's going to be picked up by Kells and up to Torch and going the other way. Now, can they get an equal opportunity chance at the other end? Tries to get it down low. Nope, the Philly defense has been superb. Shady's just going to take it for a second. Give himself some time. Over to Meinhardt. Meinhardt's going to get it around Torchit, and he's going to get the puck back. No penalties there. We're going to keep going for the Blue Dragons. Torchit bringing it into the Philly zone now. Gets it back to Batesy. Haven't seen them use the defense too much. Let's see if they can get anything going. Looks like it's just a wrister on net. Not really going to get much there, but Kelson, whoa, that is a huge block there by Attorney, saving a goal. Batesy takes it over to Kells. Kells gonna wait, gonna dodge a couple of hits. Gonna keep it going. Pulls it back. Waits. Get it over to Batesy. Shot blocked by Philly. Attorney's going to get it over to Meinhardt. Now we're going to have a 2-on-1 going the other way. Potential 3-on-1. It's Meinhardt and score!
Breakaway to finally break what has been an absolutely defense-only period. That was exhausting for you, Sean, I'm sure.
What? That was awesome. They all owe you some lozenges.
When the action is this good, nobody's got to pay nothing. Not even the people watching. It's a free world. Can the Blue Dragons answer, though? They are down by 2 again. 4:30 left here in the second. Attorney's going to bring it down. He's going to go wide, and Bulky's going to stay with him. Nice little save there. We are going to have a penalty shot here for the Dragons. No, we're not. They're not calling that a trip. Batesy now tries to get it in front. Meinhardt's going to pick that up, send them the other way again. Oh, Torchit was just waiting back there. He's got a mini 2-on-1 here with Kells. Goes far side, rips it wide. I think that hit the glove. Meinhardt's going to pick this up now. He's going to get it into the zone. Kell's going to meet him there. Bodies flying everywhere. The puck's moving 1,000 miles a minute. Kell's setting up in the Philly zone. Goes wraparound and scores! 3, it's a 1-goal game.
Man, Kells is so good at those. He's so good with the puck in front of the net or behind the net. He has the puck anywhere near the net. It's a problem.
Blue Dragons making this a 1-goal game yet again. It's going to be Attorney, though, picking it up at center ice off the draw. Meinhardt gets it out of the battle. He's got Sad Attorney with him. Goes for the shot. Nice block there by Batesy. Back to Shady. What's Shady got in him at the point? He's got the guy's shoulder right in his chest is what he's got, apparently. It's going to be Torchit getting it up to Kells. 9 seconds. Do they have another late period miracle in them here? It's going to be Meinhardt going the other way, though. Philly's going to have the chance right at the end. Tries to get it in front. They score!
Just when the Dragons thought that they were in punching distance again, Philly, as always, is dangerous. This, as much as we've saw defense in the first portion of this period, the second portion of this period has been complete opposite.
What an individual effort at the end there to make this a 2-goal game yet again. This is going to be an epic third period.
Feels like we've been through 4 quarters of different games already, but I'm excited to see what these next 2 quarters are like.
If you're the Dragons, somebody's got to be taking charge in that locker room right now. No,
this is the biggest period of the series coming up.
Of the season.
I mean, this is so huge. Of the season. This is it. I mean, how do you beat Philly 3 in a row if you don't get this?
I have nothing but love for Meinhardt, Sad Attorney, and Shady, but when you've got Wiley and Jewett sitting there on the side ready to come in the next 2, you got to think, as the Blue Dragons, you got to think this is a must-win period and a must-win game.
Yep. You also have to remember, too, isn't Setkels not eligible until Game 7 after this game right here?
This will be it for Setkels until
Game 7.
Yep.
That's a big factor as well.
So let's see what the Blue Dragons and the Cheeseskates have in store for us in this third period. It's going to start off with Sad Attorney getting it into the corner there. Nice little play by Torchit to get that puck out of that pile, though. Gets it up to Batesy, who's going to get it over to Setkels. Kells is going to take his time. He's going to move in and out. He's going to get a shot. That's a nice shot and a nice save there by Scooter. Shady's going to get it out to Sad Attorney. Sad Attorney's going to have Meinhardt with him. As Meinhardt gets the shot on net, but it's a nice save there by Microbe. Oh, a rebound goal for Philly. It's a 3-goal lead.
You can't deny how great Sad Attorney's been in this game, but there's been a couple situations where Microbe's playing great, and it's just near impossible to make those transitions in that kind of timing.
Those 5-hole goals are deflating, but they got to shake that off. They've got 16-21 to get 3 goals right now. It's going to start with the Cheeseskates going the other way. No, Sad Attorney continuing his streak down the wing with a very nice pass to the high slot, but that's going to be broken up, and it's going to be Torchit. Potential breakaway here. He's going to stop. He's going to go inside, outside. Nice defense there by Philly to not let him get that forehand. He's going to go behind the net, tries to do the wraparound. It's off the post, and Scooter holds it. .14:28 here. Face-off in the Cheeseskate zone. It's going to be won back by the Cheeseskates. Puck possession for them is like gold right now. Setkels gets it out in front. What? Saved by Scooter, but he can't get the rebound. It is a 2-goal game again.
What a save by Scooter. Holy folks. I'm like, if he snags that, holy crap. What a play. The Dragons have to have it. They got 13:50 to keep Philly out of their zone and to put the 3 in. They don't
They
want
have to have it, but they also gotta want it.
They also
when you want it,
want it.
most of the time you get it. I think.
But you can't always get what you want.
Torch is going to have to want it here. Try and go for that wraparound. Gets lost in some skates, though. Sad Attorney going to pick it up now. He's going to get it up to Meinhardt. The patient play of Philly has been working wonders for them so far. Meinhardt is going to get it into the zone now. But they're going to be met by a nice shoulder, and that's going to be Ison going the other way. No, Torch is going to get it. Wow. I was just about to say, what are they doing? Then that was what they were doing.
Made it work.
Shots are 15 apiece here in the third period. 9:55 left. Philly up by 2. Face off one back by Philly. It's going to be Shady getting it up to Sad Attorney, who's got Meinhardt with him. Tries to get in front. He does, and Meinhardt capitalizes. 7-4 Cheeseskates.
Right place, right time. They're driving the net. Nothing too fancy. Driving the net. They got it.
That's a big blow. That's
Nothing
timeout
cold.
territory if they have one.
It's a 3-goal game. 8:40 left here in the third. Can the Blue Dragons get that spark going? They get it over to Torch and off the post and off the blocker. What a save by Scooter to keep that out. Meinhardt battling for it in the corner. Going to get it over to Sad Attorney. Sad Attorney's going to be speeding the other way. Stops, holds up, gets it out in front. Batesy with a nice pick off there, who's going to get it up to Setkels. Setkels gets poked off the puck, though. Philly just taking those precious seconds off the clock. Going to turn around in his own zone. Going to get it up to Meinhardt, who's got Attorney with him. Taking speed, going between the legs. They're getting a little silly with it, but that's all right. Shady going to pick it up in his own zone. Gets it over to Attorney, and then he is going to take off. Shady with Meinhardt in the front. Gets it back to Sad Attorney. That's picked off, though, and that is going to be Setkels in on a breakaway. One-on-one. What a save by Scooter. It's going to be a penalty shot, though.
Scooter, time and time again, proving it's not a fluke. This is his third game.
This man's playing excellent net in the biggest moment of the season.
I just saw the play. Now I'm on a delay.
Setkels plays it cold and holds it for the backhand. We got a 2-goal game again with 4:29 left here in the third. Face off at center. It's going to be tied up by Philly, but picked up by Setkels. Nice little move there. Gets around one man. Gets it to Torch. It can't get it. 5-hole. Big save, Scooter.
That was a smooth pass and play.
Huge. Just ridiculous. What a save. What a move to get in there.
Face off here in the Philly zone. They need 2, and they need it now. It's going to be picked off by Shady, though, and Shady's going to get it up to Meinhardt, looking to put that dagger in. Nice poke there by Batesy, and it's going to be picked up by Kells going the other way. Going to get it up to Torchin. All the speed down the ice right now, but they are tired boys in this moment. Oh, we get...
Wow. What a feed. I can't believe they got through 3 defenders. Scooter had no shot at that. What a play. Huge play.
And we are going to see Philly take their time out here.
Smart.
I don't know what the hockey version of Angels in the outfield is, but that's about as close as it can get.
I mean, what's the
I was
clock
just
at?
calling.
There's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left, I think.
Sorry, Mikey. What were you saying, buddy?
Oh no, it's all good. It's so funny that I was just calling for the Blue Dragons to call their timeout, and they didn't, and then they just dropped 2 in blink of an eye.
2:10 left here. Philly up by 1, trying to hold on to this lead. It's going to be 1 back to Shady, who's going to get it down to Sad Attorney. Every second off the clock is precious to both teams right now. Kell's doing a great job. Philly getting caught with 2 guys deep. It's going to be a 2-on-1 going the other way. Tries to get it out in front. Great defense there by Philly. Instead, it goes back. Shot. Save. puck around the board here now. Shady's going to take it. He's going to get it down to Sad Attorney, looking to go one-on-one. That's a nice play by Torture to get that puck back. Batesy tries to get it up to Setkels. That's going to go down, and that is going to be icing. No, it's not. Instead, it's Torture in front. What a save by Batesy. We're going to have a penalty shot.
Oh, my goodness. This has been insane all the way through in this game.
This is nuts. Oh, man.
One-on-one here. What's he gonna do? Scooter with the glove save.
Critical.
What patience.
5.5 left. Now are we going to see a timeout? We are not. They're going to go right for it. Meinhardt's going to win it back to Shady. He's going to get it down to Meinhardt, who's going to have a path right up the middle. What a save by Microbe, and he's going to hold that. Do they take a timeout here?
I would.
I think if they've got decent enough boost, which it looks like they have, they're not going to give the other team any. Critical face-off here in the Blue Dragon zone, and Setkels is going to pick it up. It's going to be him and Batesy 2-on-2 the other way. Batesy takes it in, gets poke checked. It's going to be Shady with a nice play on defense. 18 seconds left. Shady again is going to get himself a breakaway going the other way, looking to put the dagger into the Blue Dragons. Backhand save by Micro. Gets it out in front. Scores. That Attorney with the insane one-timer with the dagger.
What a rocket. Oh, my God.
If the Blue Dragons had even half of what we saw in these last two periods in scoring in the first, I think this would obviously be a very, very different game. But this is just, for that to be the score that separates, that's a rough one.
Time ticks down here in Game 4, and the Cheeseskates are one game away from hoisting the Season 4 championship. That may be the best game of VVHL hockey I've ever seen.
I'm just glad that I was here to see it then, because that was insane the entire time. Every single player in this game played at least a high quality and at least 2 or 3 moments or of an elite level. There was just great play all the way around. It was very fun, and obviously there was players that took a lot of the attention and the highlights, but there was great hockey going along for everybody in this game.
I mean, instant classic. And it feels like we say that every finals, but this league just keeps getting better and better, and the competition's nuts. And you just saw it. It's just fun, so much fun to watch.
We had a penalty shot with 20 seconds left to tie the game. That's how crazy that got.
Just wild.
Absolutely wild.
Who feels better going into that next game? I mean, the team that almost blew it late in the game, or the team that came super close and fought back?
I guess the question is, how many of these players are gonna be there to really suffer that kind of emotional carryover?
True. You have to wonder if anyone's feeling panic. They feel like they have to do a little more to boost for their team and try and be the guy. And if that starts coming into play, you gotta, not lose the team mindset there.
I will say though that and neither one of these goalies have anything to really carry over in that game. There was a lot of excellent saves on both sides, so there's high quality goalie play. No matter what the score is, the amount of saves that we're seeing and the amount of times that these goalies are doing a fantastic job. They just can't seem to get the puck secured, and that's what's really causing most of these goals that we're seeing. But I will also give credit to the Cheeseskates in this game, because they did a great job of pulling the goalie and the defenders to one side and then one-timering it to the other side. They set up that play a few different times. They did a really great job, and I think those goals really set them apart from the rest of the goals because they were really setting up their offense well.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh, I thought we were still in the stream, and
We are. We are.
Oh,
I just went to the.
Oh,
I
okay.
went to the washroom.
Oh, I don't know. I panicked and thought I was in game chat, so then I switched to game chat and kept switching back and forth, and didn't know what was happening.
I had to take a little break there. I had to walk away. That was just too much in one game.
I hear you. That was phenomenal.
Philly, go
What a display.
game with a chance to close it out. Who are we going to see from both sides is the question.
You gotta think Wiley's gonna go for the
Wiley,
throat here.
Yeah. There's no reason that they wouldn't play unless they're not available.
Right. Especially with it on the line and the chance to play tomorrow night if need be. There's no way he's not in that game.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think we're just waiting to see who we're going to get here from these Blue Dragons. I can't see them changing it over too much.
Well, you think Carney's coming back in, right?
Yeah, I think so. Philly Cheeseskates are running. Who's it?
Batesy's going to stay for the next two, I believe, as well.
Yeah, he had himself a good game. I feel like there was one. Do you remember when the puck went 5-hole on Scooter and he kind of clamped down on it and it didn't go in? Bulky didn't get that same animation, and I think he had 2 or 3 go 5-hole on him. So, it's just a game of plays like that sometimes.
For sure.
Defense, we are going to be seeing Hatfield come in from Philly as well. So Philly is looking to close this out here. They've got their all-star lineup there. Although I guess they've got 2 all-star lineups considering how that last one.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I'll tell you what, man. I was kind of hoping you asked me the question about who my X factor for the series was going to be, and Hatfield was my pick because he can turn on the Jets, man. When he dials it in, he can be one of the best players out there, and yeah, just defensively, and he can sneak up and take a couple nice snipe wrist shots, and he's great at communicating. So I think he'd do. I think he's going to be a big factor in the series tonight.
So when you face this lineup in game 3, basically different goalie, what are you going to do as the Dragons? How are you going to change things up in your lineup? Who do you think we're going to see? I mean, obviously there's certain players that can't play right now for the Dragons. So Obviously, we're going to see Carney, but outside of that, how do you think we're going to see, or what do you think is most important to bring in the next lineup? Whether it be defense, offense, or anything.
My guess is we're going to see Batesy and Torchit for all three.
Gotcha.
That's just, I'm assuming, just off the numbers and everything, that's what we're going to see. So as I look at it, looks like we are going to have G-Wits, Wiley, Hatfield, and Scooter for the Cheeseskates. And on the other side, we are going to have Torchit, Carney, Batesy, and Bulky Microbe. Two stellar lineups going head-to-head with the championship on the line. Is Philly going to close it out, or are we going to a Game 6 tonight? That is what we are about to find out.
Can I ask a very important question? Is this matchup of these two lineups directed by Michael Bay? Because they are both super explosive lineups. The top, like the cream of the crop, and this is going to be like a Transformers showdown in New York City with just buildings getting smashed, glasses getting broken tonight.
Autobots, it's Batesy. All right.
Sam Witwicky.
Yeah, is that Shia LaBeouf? Looks like we are gonna have the lobby getting set up here. Both teams ready to go. The Blue Dragons at home in a pivotal Game 5. Oh, we're in for a treat.
I think this is it. I think this is the coronation.
It is going to be. Everything's on the line now. I wish I had about 50 other cliche things I could say to that, but it really is the truth. This is it. The Blue Dragons have to win this game.
If you didn't have any other cliches, I guess you could just do song lyrics. You just said this is it. So I guess my retort is to make no mistake who you are.
Oh, that's such a good call.
Thank you.
Because after all, you're my Wonderwall. What you gonna do about it?
Yeah. That's my favorite Limp Bizkit line.
Me too. But from which
Solid
song?
choice.
Austin Hockey followed. Thank you, Austin. I think dude, that's going to be good stuff. We are all set here, and Game 5 is underway. Batesy's going to take it back for the Blue Dragons. It's going to be poked off there. It's going to be G-Wits spotting Wiley streaking down that wing. He's going to get hit, but G-Wits is going to pick it up. He's going to go far side. Nice save there by Microbe. Hatfield, that X factor that everyone's talked about, gets a nice shot there. G-Wits goes back to the point. That is going to errantly miss. It's going to go back, but Wiley's got some speed. He's going to be the first man back there. Are we going to see a little bit more out of Carney tonight? It is a must-win game for them. He's got to step up for his team. He's going to get the puck.
Yeah.
He's going to get it up to Torchit. Torchit going to pick it up. He's going to get it over to Batesy. Got a man in front. Shot low. Nice. Easy save there by Scooter. It's going to be going the other way with Wiley, slowing things down as he does. Looking at the line. Little left, little right. Finds some space. Cuts short. Does he go short side? He does. 1-0 Cheeseskates.
Even
Now the pressure mounts.
Even with the help, got the score.
One nothing Cheeseskates in the first 5 minutes here of the first period. You got to shrug that off if you're the Blue Dragons because they need to answer. Wiley going to be taking it in now for Philly, though. He's going to get hit there by Carney. Carney's got some speed going down the other way. He's got Torchit in the middle. Gets it across. What a save by Scooter. Wiley going to pick up that rebound now. He's going to get it up to Hatfield. Hatfield across to G-Wits. Back to Hatfield. Met there with a big shoulder. G-Wit's going to hold it. Gets the shot on net. Microbe with the glove, and he's going to hold it. 13:20 left here in the first.
Still just as fast paced and just a great quality of hockey.
Face-off won by the Dragons. It's going to be Batesy. Going to look. He's going to try and get it up to Carney, but Wiley's going to intercept it like he does all the time to everybody, myself included, 1,000,000 times over. Batesy going to turn it out of his zone, get it up to Torchin. Torchin's got some speed, beats his man down the wing, goes far side. Scooter with a glove save.
Dragons are doing a great job of getting puck possession and creating offensive pressure. The question is, because the Dragons play very, very well when they can control the pace. So we haven't seen them try to do that. So I was wondering, even as they do get possessions and maybe looks like you get a breakaway, if we're going to see any change in that, because again, the play by Scooter has been fantastic.
It's going to be very tough to try and get in a foot race with Wiley all the time, so I agree with what you're saying, though, that's for sure. Hatfield's going to get it up to G-Witz. He's got Wiley streaking in as he does, and he gets that speed boost, and he goes backhand. Big save by Bulky. Batesy picking it up in the corner now. Wiley going to pick it up in his own zone. Being a little shifty like he always is. He gets hit, though, and that's going to give them the Dragons a chance to try and break out the other way. Instead, it goes off, and it's icing.
Again, doing a great job of just after they get past the blue line, laying a devastating hit. They've done that time and time again. The Dragons have, but gotta take advantage of the opportunities more often.
They got to revert to what they did in the last 10 minutes of the last game. And it all starts with a play like that. It's going to be Carney going inside. Scooter save on the short side shot.
Scooter has been putting up incredible performances, and it actually says a lot that they're coming into this night having so much confidence in Scooter to close out the series.
Face-off one here by the Blue Dragons. Are they going to get it across? They do! Carney makes it a tie game. 1-1 makes it a tie. I'm sorry. I thought it was 2-1. My brain just literally crapped itself. Although... That is the kind of answer that the Blue Dragons needed right there. 6:08 left in the first. Can they get a lead before the end of the period? Let's find out. It's going to be Hatfield getting up to Wiley for Philly. Wiley's going to get hit. Is he going to get his own rebound? He will. It's going to be him and Carney fighting in the corner. Hatfield gets it at the point. G-Witz makes a cut, gets wide open. What a goal by Philly.
Quick answer back.
Never a dull moment when Philly's playing, especially this lineup.
That was
Philly, man. That's a team that you can't play to survive against them, because you can play great for 2 periods against them, and then in the third they'll wear you down. And that's what I think we're seeing here.
as they've done so many times before, but Torchin says, wait a minute, we can score 2. We got a tie game.
Sean, excuse me if you don't mind. I'm going to take a timeout so I can go have a nice big bowl of my words.
That's just part of the job.
I couldn't have eaten my words any quicker there.
Yeah, scientists are baffled as to what has happened to the crow population. Hatfield is going to get up to Wiley here. 3 minutes left. Can the Cheeseskates answer like they always do? He's going to cut in front. Far side shot. Nice save there by Microbe. Hatfield going to pick it up before it gets out of the Blue Dragon zone. Tries to get it in front. No, it's going to be picked off. It's going to be Torchin now. And he's going to get it over to Carney, who's going to make a move. He's going to have a half breakaway. Scooter stands tall. Hatfield up to Wiley now. Wiley, dipsy doodle, far side, just like that. He's so good at that move. Wiley makes it 3-2 Cheeseskates.
Oh, boy. Wiley doing Wiley things in the finals again.
What an answer by the Cheeseskates every time. You'll pardon my PTSD because I've been part of the story, but Torchic goes inside, tie game the other way.
Oh God, what is happening right now? This is nuts.
This is how they're playing when their back is against the wall. It's a great thing to see.
It's just watching two great boxers go shot for shot in the center of the ring right now. 10 seconds left in the first. We've seen a bunch of goals at the end of periods. Are we going to see another one here? Wiley in front. G-Witz goes through. It's going to be a harmless pass into the corner. Period ends 3-3.
Sean, during this whole first period, all I could hear was the Linkin Park song. So we're definitely in the Michael Bay area because this is just a knockdown drag out of two behemoth lineups right now. This is so much fun to watch.
As the puck goes in slow motion, all you hear is, what?
And I do want to apologize for earlier in the period when you obviously asked a rhetorical question and I answered you in the middle of the play. My apologies.
Yeah, what are the chances we see a penalty shot here? I guess pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Barkov has joined us here tonight. Barkov, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Just watching this fun series. It's a shootout right now. Seems every time the Cheeseskates score, I mean, Torchic just answers right away.
An absolute, what was it yesterday? An absolute slug fight?
Slug fight. Yeah, that was it.
Slobber knocker, baby.
Oh, there is Dan. Thank you.
Sorry, boys. It's temporarily detained.
Oh, no worries there.
Was it a lawful order? Did you get his name and badge number? Did you video record yourself asking for his name and badge number?
He did get his binky back. I do know that.
We would like to state that this stream is a sovereign citizen stream, and we are not operating under commerce. We are merely traveling on the internet. Torch is going to bring it down here the other way. Tries to go short side, runs out of room.
Penalty shot.
We are going to have a penalty shot for the Blue Dragons. Who is it going to be? I think it's going to be Torchic. It is.
That kills his father.
Yes, sir. I did not know that. I'm updating my sheet. Torchic one-on-one with Scooter. The lead is on the line. Dipsy, doodles, forehand, skull!
That was
You
nice
know,
one.
You just gotta want it, and Torchic wanted it.
That's what they say.
Leads off one here by the Blue Dragons. It's gonna be Carney. Getting it over to Batesy. Batesy gonna go for a bit of a skate. Gets it. Ooh, a little bit of a scary one there. Wiley and Hatfield working it in their own zone. Wiley's going to take it out. He is going to look for maybe that forehand shot. No, he goes backhand. Wow, nice little cut there. And what a save by Bulky. Wiley looking ever so dangerous out there this game.
I think that's like his third or fourth breakaway he's had, and Bulky's had some big saves.
Wiley off the draw. Boy, I'm getting PTSD seeing that face-off draw because we remember that one. Nice save there by Bulky, though, on the one-timer.
Both of these games tonight, I don't understand how this is happening, how they're playing so well. It's just so entertaining.
Full pressure for Philly, but they are going to lose the puck, and it's going to get down. Is that going to be icing, or is Torchic is going to get there? He's going to be met by G-Witz, and that means he has no boost left. Wiley around Batesy, forehand. What a save by Bulky. No, they're calling the glove in the net. It's a goal.
Holy smokes, man.
Was it glove in the net, or did the D-man push the goalie in?
I think it was glove in the net. I mean, maybe. I could be wrong. Wiley going to get it off the draw here. He's going to get a low shot. That's going to go off to the side. The Dragons are going to get a reset here. Torch it now. Going to build up some speed. Gets it over to Carney. Carney gets around his man. Goes backhand. Just sails wide. Wiley now the other way. Nope. He's going to be met by Torch's shoulder. Hatfield. Last man standing for Philly. He's going to get it set up for him. Nice shot. Big save. Batesy setting things up for the Blue Dragons. Is going to get it up to Torch it on a nice little pass there. We are going to get another penalty shot. Torch it again with a chance at giving the Blue Dragons a lead.
You can't have too many of these. This is just too much.
You know what else you can never have too much of? A Reggae Crunch.
A Reggae Crunch.
Never have too much.
With Scooter. Oh,
Good
Scooter
save.
stands tall this time.
Now in
Baja Berry Blast.
very black.
Torch
I
it
still
and
like the
lining
Arctic
up here
Avalanche.
in the offensive zone.
Assault.
Now in Canadian bacon.
And the Torch is going down the other way. As he's got speed and he's got Carney in front. He goes short side. Scooter's up to the task there. Puck goes down into the Blue Dragon zone. That's going to be icing. 8:30 left in the second period. 4-4 Cheeseskates and Dragons. Face-off in the Cheeseskates zone here. It's been a battle between Torchit and G-Wits all night. Wiley taking it down. Nice little move there. Second little move. He just keeps dipsying and or doodling. It's going to be Batesy picking up the block, though. Tries to get it down to Torchit. He does. Torchit's going to stop short. He's got Carney, and Carney gets the puck back. Oh, it's a nice poke check there, and that is going to sail out of the zone. Batesy.
I think that was Scooter who poked that.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to be Wiley getting it back. He gets it over. No, it's the other way. Torchit with speed. Got his man beat. He's in. What a save by Scooter. G-Wits now down to Wiley. End-to-end action. Wiley's got a man in the middle. He elects to hold short, though. He's going to take a little time. G-Wits, shot gets blocked. It's going to be the Blue Dragons puck. Batesy now the other way. Rips it around. That's going to be Carney's puck in the corner. No, Wiley with a nice little bit of physicality there. Oh, nobody wants that puck. Instead, it's going to be Philly going back again the other way. G-Wits with Wiley in the middle. G-Wits goes short side, and he scores.
What a heads-up play by G-Wits. Patience, pulled it right back, made everybody miss. Great play.
And Bulky had some help there, but wound up running into him, unfortunately, and I think that did more damage than could, obviously.
Dragons trying to regroup here with 2:40 left in the second period. Down by one in a must-win game. Wiley's going to hold it. Going to get it back to the point. Goes through both of them. Going to be Cheeseskates puck in their own zone. Setting up Hatfield kid having himself a hell of a season. Gets it up to G-Wits. Nice poke there by Batesy. Uh-oh. Stream drying. We got Wiley. There we go. Stream's back. Wiley turning. Getting it into the zone. Spins. Goes far side. Nice save by Bulky. Errant pass into the corner there is going to be picked up by G-Wits, and now Philly is going to continue to press, but with 8 seconds left, the Dragons are going to have a chance. No, again. Oh, it's just offside. Face-off just outside the Blue Dragon zone here. Both teams with a chance to quick strike. Going to be won by Philly. Hatfield down to G-Wits. 2 seconds. 1 second. Rebound shot. Doesn't go their way, but a nice executed plan there by the Cheeseskates, who are up by 1 in a must-win Game 5 for the Blue Dragons.
Sean, there's only one way to sum it up, and I think that Michael Hawk Hegstrand can be quoted as saying, "Oh, what a rush."
I will say if the Cheesecakes, though, they've let up a couple breakaways that period. and they've been having some guys get sucked down a little too low. They got to make sure if they want to protect this
Wait a
lead
second.
to not, have those guys sink down too low.
This is not a PG-13 stream. What do you mean they're getting sucked down low?
Oh, stop that!
We apologize for over the markup.
in the ozone.
Views that over the markup they have are not the ones.
Yeah, you better be careful. You're gonna get whacked
Family
off. Don't be talking like that.
Get your mind out of the gutter, Mike.
Every
Listen,
single time
this is
we
a
talk to
sovereign
this guy,
citizen.
he says, "Hey, I've been watching some CNN today. You want to talk about it?" And we all say no, and then he just talks about it. And that's going to be a face-off one there by Philly to start the third period. They can win the Season 4 championship here in the next 20 minutes if they can hold off the Blue Dragons. On the flip side of that, the Blue Dragons in a must-win situation. Their entire season comes down to this. Everything they've done encapsulated in one period. Can they put it together? Batesy going to be taking it down now into the Cheesecake zone. He's going to get it down low. He gets it out in front and out. It's going to be off the post. Great chance for them right there. Instead, you've got Wiley coming back the other way with G-Wins. He's going to be met by the shoulder of Torchit. Bulky holding it, rightfully so. Decides to hold it and just get a whistle.
That line for who's taking this game has got to be ping-ponging back and forth on a regular bet right now.
Again, a big face-off win to Wiley. They got to watch out for that because that is a deadly spot to be in. Puck goes out of bounds on another great chance there. Dragons holding on to a one-goal deficit. Let's see if they can push the effort the other way. Face-offs 13-10 for the Blue Dragons. 13-11 now. Philly's going to get it at center ice. Hatfield's going to turn, get it down to Wiley. Wiley into the zone, being as shifty as he always is. In front to Hatfield, off the post. What a chance for the Cheeseskates. It's going to be Carney now who's going to get out to Batesy. They're going to want to go the other way here with 16 minutes left here in the third. Potentially 16 minutes left in the season. Going to go around the boards. Torch, you can't get it. I know who can. The speed demon himself, Wiley. But he's got G-Wits backing him up too. Over to Hatfield. Shot on net. Nice save by Bulky. Both teams got to regroup here a little bit. Boost is at an all-time premium. Batesy gonna hold short. He's got Torchit in front. Torchit backhand. Nice save there by Scooter. Puck goes behind the net now. Both teams, every little play meaning so much more in this spot here. G-Wits over to Hatfield. Up to Wiley. Wiley gets obliterated by Torchit. Errant pass there by Carney. Torchit can't get that one. Gonna be Philly going the other way now. Hatfield met by Carney. Again, oh, almost a breakaway. Instead, Philly's going to collect it in their own zone, down to Torchit. Torchit's going to get it in, and he's going to be obliterated there. Wiley now in his own zone. You never want to hear that if you're the opposing team. Down to G-Wits. G-Wits, that's a nice poke on the pass attempt there. It's going to be a turnover, though. Wiley in front all alone. Bulky stays with him. Up to Hatfield at the point, down to Wiley. G-Wits streaking. Nice block there by Batesy. Batesy's gonna get a poke in there, and it is going to be a penalty to Wiley. And just like that, it is a penalty shot for Philly. A chance to go up by 2, or a chance for the Blue Dragons to steal some momentum here. What's going to happen?
The last guy you want having a penalty shot right now.
Wiley taking his time. A little bit back and forth. He goes forehand. 6-4 Philly.
When Wiley steps up for the penalty shot, the odds are ever in his favor.
It is Wiley doing Wiley things, man.
9:32 potentially left here in Season 4. Can the Blue Dragons get something going and get themselves back into this game and this series? Nice save there by Bulky. G-Wits knocks him off, though. It's going to be Wiley getting out in front. G-Wits getting the rebound. What a save by Bulky. Wiley in the corner. Now goalie's got no boost. Nice poke there by Batesy, but he can't get the puck back. Wiley going to circle out in front. Oh, Bulky gets up in time. He's going to get it out. He's going to get it over to Torchit. Both Dragons fly in the zone early, and they pay dearly for it. 7-4.
Backhand.
Hewitt really knows how to put those panaches on those one-timers or those great passes.
7:04 left here in the third. Blue Dragons down by 3. Need to get something going. Torch it. Weaving around, gets his chance, goes short side. Boy, oh boy, Scooter has been on top of those short side shots all night. Wiley now the other way. Speed tries to cut to the middle. Can he get in front or is he going to shoot? It's going to get blocked there by Batesy. Hatfield then over to Wiley. No, Bulky's up to the task there. Wiley going in front again. No, Torch it has been laying the shoulder to him. Carney's going to get him, or Batesy's going to get himself a breakaway. Short side post. Gee Witch picking it up now. 4 minutes left. Over to Hatfield. Precious seconds kicking off the clock here for the Blue Dragons. It is going to be picked up by Carney. He's going to have Torture going with him, but there's 3 Cheeseskates back. Torture around 1, tries to get it out in front. He can't. That's blocked. That is going to be tied up behind the net. Who's going to come away with this? Torture does. What a nice play by Hatfield to stop that one-timer. Instead, it's going to be Wiley with G-Witz going back the other way. G-Witz far side. Bulky with the save.
Oh.
Torch it now behind his own net. $1:26 left. They have to do something here. Torch it, nice little dipsy doodle, but Philly is just putting 2 guys between the puck and the net the whole time. G-Witz down the other way. 53 seconds left now. G-Witz looking out in front. He's got Wiley. Puck's going to go loose. It's going to get out of the zone. It's going to be Batesy now. 2-on-2 for Blue Dragons here, but they can't get it going. Instead, it's going to be Wiley going. 40 seconds left. Down the ice. Precious seconds. Cuts inside. Tries to get it out in front. He can't, and the Dragons are going to score on themselves. We are going to see the Philly Cheeseskates win the Season 4 championship.
Congrats to Philly.
Yeah. No Buffalo Bills for them. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Champion. 3 cups to the final. Finally gets it.
Great guy, fantastic owner in this league. Couldn't be happier for him and the whole team, as well as the Blue Dragons. Hell of an effort. You guys had an amazing season as well. That was such a joy to watch.
23 seconds left here in the third. It's all over but the handshakes. 18 seconds now. Philly has done a masterful job for 3 seasons. All of that work coming to fruition. Shout out to Sad Attorney and Shady Reaper for a fantastic job. Wiley takes it out to center. 2 seconds. 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, your Philly Cheeseskates are the VVHL Season 4 champions.
Holy smokes.
Hey, shout out to Scooter for somebody who's not known as a goalie coming in and stepping in and playing really well in net for them.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
2 big-time cup winning games, man. They played excellent hockey, super unselfish hockey. Everybody touches the puck in Philly. That's the biggest thing I saw, the difference between Philadelphia and the rest of the VVHL during this entire playoffs is just moving the puck, everybody touching it, strong positionally, and excellent goaltending, man. Holy smokes.
We pulling some of these folks in here, or what are we doing?
Yeah, if any of you guys are around, shoot us a message here. We'll get you in here right away. Barkov, you might, can we not just go to draft lobby chat? We'll get those guys.
Oh, we can?
All right, I'll meet you guys in there in 2 seconds. Yeah, if you are on the Cheeseskates, please get your butt in the draft lobby chat here on the left side. We'd love to hear from you. I'm sure you're all celebrating. Hey. That didn't take long. Congratulations, Mr. Sad Attorney. How are you feeling? All right, good talk. He's at a loss for what.
Hey, thank you. I am more than. There's just no words that can describe finally winning the actual cup. You know, like there is very little words you can say. It has been very. Oh man, it's been a long road. It's been a long season, and you know, doing the trades that I did and everybody coming in really helped lift this team and take us to where we did. And everybody played a vital role in all of it. And I couldn't be more proud of them and happier that we finally put our name on that cup.
Oh, congratulations, boys! So well deserved.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Shady, thank you, Shady, for being a viable GM and every step of the way, and finally got our name on it there, buddy.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, Philly. Let's go,
Hey,
Philly.
hey, those names look nice with a little cup next
I
to it.
was just gonna say
They
you're
did.
already repping a little bit of gold next to the name there. How did you guys feel in that third game there when they just kept tying it up? What was the I don't know if you guys were in the party there, but what was going on there with everything on the line?
With this last game.
Just the last game, yeah.
Oh man, we were watching it. And I was sitting in here, and I just, I'm biting my
On the
nail.
edge of my seat
My-
the whole time.
My girlfriend's mad at me over here, trying to get me to stop biting my nails, but I couldn't. I just, it's back and forth. But I had full confidence that they'd eventually pull it through and, come out with a W, and they did. They've literally been my top go-to line that's come through for me every time, and it's paid off for me. For us.
Well, congratulations. You guys more than deserved. You guys have always been at the top at the end of the season. You just happen to be at the tippity top right now, and we all couldn't be happier for you. What a job by Scooter and Thorold there in net for you. My goodness, those guys just put up some amazing saves.
Yeah, they especially, we had Gritty in the beginning. Shout out to Gritty. It was amazing. That trading him got me to get to Wiley, and Thorold's like, you know what? At first he was, I think his name's Thorold. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But at first he was playing center, and you know what he said? I wasn't doing great. I want to be goalie. I'm going to do what it needs for the team, and that allowed me to be able to trade Gritty and step up. And then Scooter came along and absolutely just played amazing as well, and I trusted both of them going into the playoff.
And Mr. Wiley Coyote's here as well. Wiley, how are you
What's up,
doing,
boys?
buddy? How you feeling?
Feeling good. Happy that cup looks real nice next to Sad's name, though. I gotta say.
Hey.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
but
buddy.
shout out to Scooter. Scooter's the MVP of this team, man. He set it all up for us. So
For real.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
What an effort in net there. And G-Wits, I'm glad that you took 2 seconds away from beating my face into the ice to join us here in the chat. That's always nice. That's nice.
Sean's always just getting hit.
It's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. I'm not what you'd call sober, but I'm pretty excited.
Hell of a game, man. Hell of a season.
Yeah, the whole team played fantastic, man. Like the first game tonight, those guys, they tightened up the defense so much. They played so good. Scooter was fantastic. It was just great, man. Like they made it so much easier for us tonight. And I'm not saying that to take anything away from the Dragons, because those guys played fantastic the whole series. But like taking that pressure off of us to have to win that one game, it made it so much better for us. I'd have to say, man, that was great.
Oh,
Great series.
It's a very good feeling when you know you're up by 2 games going into the and just got to close it out with 1. Not a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah, it was good.
We've got the one and only Mr. Scooter here with us as well. Scooter, congratulations. How you feeling after that last game?
MVP.
Oh, thanks, man. It was a blast. It was fun. I appreciate being picked up and coming in first full season. Getting in like that was awesome.
We're glad to have you in the league. You guys put on a hell of a show along with the Blue Dragons. That was very fun to commentate and be a part of. But of course, the one guy we don't have here from that last game is Mr. Hatfield, and we just want to tip our hat to Hatfield for playing his arse off for those games. My goodness, he did a great job.
Best team out of the business.
Amazing. Sad, I got a question for you. You guys in the first round had to use an ECU goalie. What were you thinking then? And that, like, he stepped in and played big for you guys.
Oh man, I'm over here. Scooter's going over here. He's like, my power just went out. I'm over here freaking out. And I didn't really know what to do. And, the guy stepped up and said, throw me a net, and I went for it. Trust him, and man, did he ever just come into play and lead us to the semifinals. I couldn't thank him enough for that. And he played a hell of a game. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, having to play an ECU in a playoff game, in a game that could send us to the next round, or potentially be a deciding factor into going.
We got to get him a virtual We got to get him a virtual ring too. He deserves it. He does.
Absolutely,
he does.
Get a ring. Absolutely, we'll get a ring next to his name. Who was it again?
Yeah.
Dance?
Are you talking Vasilevsky?
I'm gonna do.
Vasilevsky.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's the
super
guy.
happy for him. I'm really glad that he beat the shit out of us. That was fun. That was a really good time.
They had a good time. And that's what matters.
That is true. That is true. You guys earned it. It was a fantastic season through and through. And boy, oh boy, you guys just bullied your way to a championship. I know we're all super happy for you. And boy, oh boy, there's just nothing but trophies littered in this draft chat lobby right now. You love to see it. Congratulations.
So many trophies.
It's well
I
deserved.
just want to say that also goes, being an ECU and being available. Thank you for those guys for being available and not giving up. And you never know when your time's going to come and help us, lead us to a cup. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, and thank you guys for setting up a great season again. It's been awesome.
It's all the community and all you, the players, who make this what it is. And that's it was a fantastic and very fun part to be a part of. Attorney, Shady, are we going to see a repeat in season 5?
No.
I mean, we got.
Well, then, for me,
Oh, damn.
here to you.
Barkov. I
coming
couldn't
out.
work on that one.
I didn't know Barkov and Wiley were owning until just now, so
Barkov and Wiley owning.
Wait, quick timeout. All right. I wasn't going to say it, but you just said it, so I have to. I was going to ask you how it felt ending the season with a different vibe than you started the season. But then I said, I'll let it go. And then I just heard your reaction to Barkov and Wiley, and I started laughing. I was like, perfect. He got 4 minutes of joy.
but then it was gone.
That's it.
It's not gone. He's got to fight harder next season.
I guess Wiley was just tired of getting traded around. He's like, what? I just want my own team.
You know what, though?
At least I didn't get traded, within 15 minutes of me getting picked this time, though. Cough, cough.
No, you might get traded before the draft.
This is true. This is true. But at least I just, at least I get to do my favorite activity now and just hit Sean really hard every game.
Yeah. Don't forget, World Cup of Hockey coming this Friday. We're going to be talking about this, and we're going to be talking about the mini tournament we're going to be running. It's going to be super fun.
Super Slam.
All right, boys. Everyone, it's been a pleasure. Thanks, everyone.
Good night.
All right,
Take
guys,
care,
fellas, have a good one. Thank you again
Congratulations
for
again.
the great
Absolutely. Congratulations all around. Well, we have had ourselves a night here tonight. What a great job by the Philly Cheeseskates. A great job by the Cheeseskates. Congratulations also to the Blue Dragons for having themselves a heck of a season. Boy, oh boy, so many of those games were so close and could have went one way or the other. I know they're probably not feeling great right now, so we're not going to ask any of them to come on, but congratulations to them. And we will be with you again here on Friday. We will be talking everything that is... what just happened here this week. We'll be coming at you with Livewire with that. But then after that, potentially, we're still working out the logistics on this right now, as the World Cup of Hockey is going to be taking off pretty quick here. We've got the draft order lined up. We've got the nations lined up, and we are going to be having the draft this Friday, I believe. So if we can get it all calculated and set up, we will bring you that draft live on Friday. Keep your eye on the Gen Chat or League News for more. We'll be definitely sorting that out. But gentlemen, I do have to give full claps and full handshakes all around. Season 4 was a resounding success. That is everybody. That is the players. That is the admins. That is the owners. That is the GMs. That is everybody putting in their work into this league to make it as great as it is. And I have nothing but the absolute utmost respect and gratitude for all of you that made this happen. And I know Season 5 is going to be that much better.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't believe the season's over. That's so crazy.
I know.
Well, let's do a little just quick round table, and then I think we'll call it there. Mr. Attorney, any last words here before we shut the door on the last stream of Season 4, games-wise?
Just thank you guys again for everything you guys do. Thank you. Shout out to the Cheeseskates. Thank you for my team being there for me and winning us to a cup, and we're going for a repeat next season. So we'll see you all next season.
Hell yeah, buddy. Congratulations again. Great job again. And we can't wait to see more of the Cheeseskates in Season 5. That's for sure.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Mr. Barkov, any parting words before we shut the stream down for the night?
First off, congrats to the Blue Dragons on a fantastic season. Like they played a hell of a season. They got a good team over there. They knocked us out too as well. They're a very good hockey team. Congratulations to Sad and Shady after 3 trips to the cup and finally getting it. It's hats off to you guys and the rest of the Cheeseskates. Great win, way to win it all. It's a fun feeling. But besides that, nothing.
Fantastic. Mr. Dan, Bagblast Dan, any parting words before we go?
No, awesome season. Big shout out to our man here, Mr. Shawnahue, for calling one hell of a game and awesome job during the playoffs, bro. Just crazy. And to the media team, to Infinite Madness, who does a ton of the work and a lot of the stuff that we see. So, who's been a massive addition to us and our entire media team. But I'm pumped for the World Cup and pumped to play. I'm really excited for Season 5. I think Mike talked about it. We announced 10 teams tonight. There's a very good chance that we can add some more. So I'm going to leave with, if you have somebody that you think would be a good fit here, whether as a player and the type of vibes that we have as a community, please send them an invite. This is the time to do it. And if you have any questions or if you need any help, head up an admin. But we got a lot of big things coming up. Really pumped.
Yes, sir. The best is yet to come, and a great idea on shouting out Infinite Madness there. He's been a fantastic addition to the media team here. His graphics are the ones that you see, and he has been absolutely killing it. So if you see him in the chat, give him a big old thumbs up from us here, because we love him and we love what he does. Mr. BA Superhero, speaking of fantastic additions to the media team, you absolutely killed it this year. We're looking forward to having you back for Season 5. Great job through and through. And and we're blessed to have you on the team, and it's been a pleasure. Give us your parting thoughts here on tonight.
As always, thank you all for inviting me here. I really do appreciate it. It's been a great experience. It was a great season, obviously. Getting to watch every single team play the way that they did, but a special congratulations obviously goes to the Philly Cheeseskates. So looking forward to next year, looking forward to the World Cup, looking forward to bigger and brighter things for VVHL, new players, new teams, and seeing the ownership tandems that we have next year is going to be absolutely insane, or next season is going to be absolutely insane. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. I said it before, I'll say it again. The best is yet to come. Season 5 is looking to be our best one yet, but boy, oh boy, Season 4 is going to be hard to top. I know he left already, but shout out to Mikey Diesel here for joining us tonight.
Yeah, our commissioner. Much love to our commissioner.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
First season taking the reins and stellar.
Yeah, put in the work. Doesn't sound like there's a lot to do sometimes, but you would be dead wrong on that, because there's a lot that goes into running this, and Mikey takes the brunt of it more than us. So very, very big shout out and nothing but love to Mikey. And to you as well, Dan, for the great job as co-commissioner or commissioner before. It's been nothing but great things, and
this was Mike's season. Mike took full reins as commissioner, and he gave me the opportunity to get to own, and I haven't been able to do that since I've been here. And I had a ton of fun, and I will continue to have a lot of fun. He's a great commissioner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, from myself, from the entire media team here, from everybody that puts in anything into making VVHL great, we thank you so much for watching tonight. A major, major shout out and congrats to those Philly Cheeseskates for finally bringing it home. All those boys are got to be buzzing right now. So they were the ones that deserved it, and they're the ones that got it. And a big shout out to the Blue Dragons for a big season as well. They were a very tough team, and I know those guys are going to be coming back with a lot of fire next season as well. So thank you so much to everybody. You all have yourself a great Wednesday evening. I guess Wednesday night, because it's pretty late. And we will see you on Friday with Livewire, talking about what happened here tonight, as well as the World Cup draft. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.